first, I started watching the news with a perspective of just watching the news because that's what my father wanted me to do. But I realized that I can't just waste a lot of my time doing this and not taking anything out of it. So I started paying more attention into what was happening and seeing the crime rate and the rape cases and human trafficking cases on the news really, made me think I can really be part of change rather than the victim of change, and try to come up with something that can be of help not only to the people around me, but the people within South Africa and the world as well.
Thank you. Hi, Bohlale. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, and you?
Good, thanks. Thanks for making time to sit with us at the Angle podcast.
Nice to be here.
Right. How's the summit for you so far?
It was interesting.
Okay.
Learned a lot. And at first, I was scared, but I loved the audience, and everything was so good.
Nice.
Interesting.
For those of our audience who may not know who Bohlale Mphahlele is, do you care just to give us a brief intro?
Okay, Bohlale Mphahlele is an IT student at Johannesburg College, an inventor of a lighting earpiece. I also love to mention that I'm a village girl. That's how I was introduced to the world. So I am a village girl. I come from the deep rurals of Limpopo, and rurals with no water, tar roads. And that's where a lighting earpiece was born, in the rurals.
A letting?
A lighting earpiece.
What is a letting earpiece?
A lighting earpiece is a discreet device that helps eradicate the chances of human trafficking.
Okay.
How it works. When the victim is being victimized, what they do, the first prototype, is they're planning on making it an earring. We realized when we were doing our research that most of the victims are women and girl children. So I thought of it and I was like, a lot of girls and children wear earrings on a day-to-day basis. So why not try to incorporate the system in what they love to wear and help them be safe? And that's how we thought of coming up with the first prototype being an earring. So how it works is when the victim is being victimized, they press the surface of the earring, which is a panic button disguised as the design of the earring that they like. And then it opens up to a spy camera, a nano-camera that captures the face of the perpetrator, records sounds and videos to build on solid evidence. Because I realized that in South Africa, often when you go to the police, they mention that you don't have enough evidence. So building on that evidence is very important. After it captures that, it sends all those recordings to your trusted family members and also send GPS so they can trace you and locate you in terms of danger.
How does it send the data? Is it via phone or
Yes.
or what?
Yes, it works with your family. The trusted devices.
Right.
Phones can be connected to the system of their lighting earpiece. And that's how they can receive those photos, the evidence as recordings as well, and also their GPS location.
Interesting.
What was your genesis to the project? Was there a particular experience or event or did you just decide this is a need we have that we want to actually we want to build this thing, or how did this come about?
It's funny how everything just the genesis of my journey. My father and my mother at home forces us, like when I say force, they force us to watch the news. So every day at 7 p.m. She'd call us into our rooms and be like, your father says you must carbon wash the news. So it was already a norm for us to carbon, wash the news. So at first, I started watching the news with a perspective of just watching the news because that's what my father was hit me to do. But I realized that I can't just waste a lot of my time going this and not taking anything out of it. So I started paying more attention into what was happening and seeing the crime rate and the rape cases and human trafficking cases on the news really, made me think I can really be part of change rather than the victim of change, and try to come up with something that can be of help, not only to the people around me, but the people within South Africa and the world as well.
Interesting.
Nice.
Would you say the trafficking is rife in the rurals? I mean, you mentioned you are a rural girl yourself. Does it happen as often in the rurals as it does in the city?
It happens. It happens everywhere. So this is not only a major problem in the cities, but it also happens in places where resources are limited, the rurals. So you can imagine how much that can troubles you get. So now
So looking at the rurals and the city, the two are quite different. And when you build a technology that caters for both the city and the rurals, it has to be quite unique. Does the solution in terms of connectivity still work in the rurals? Because in the city, it's fine. I mean, we're all connected. There's Wi-Fi, there's proper connection everywhere. But in the rurals, I do not imagine we enjoy the same connection as we do in the city. What if, without exposing your IP, of course, what is the technology built? What's the product built on that would enable connection to still happen in the rurals?
for now, what I can say is Bluetooth.
Okay.
So we are still trying to learn more about the connection part
Right.
in terms of how to best accommodate different people from different cities and different areas. But the alerting earpiece is a very brilliant solution that can really be of help to not only the people in the rurals or in the cities, but people who are exposed to a lot of opportunities and are just maneuvering around the business world.
Is this something you had to sort of pitch, get funding for, or how did you actually put this together from, at the first prototypes? Is this something you just did on your own steam, or did outside funding, or how did this work?
Actually, I was recognized at the ESCOM Expo competition. So I joined this competition. There was
Was the investor? Oh, okay.
a teacher back in high school by the surname of Mr. Molope.
Okay.
So Mr. Molope is very interested in making sure that kids are involved in the science phase and everything, because he has a background of being a scientist, but because of financial struggles, he ended up being a teacher because that was a bridge to a better life for him. But he still tries to make us remember that where you come from can not limit where you can go. So try to imagine, try to solve solutions with your brain, try to just be part of the change. So I entered the competition, and after entering the competition, that's where I got recognition, and that's where my story began.
Yeah. And how far along are you with the product? Is it ready for market? Where are you in the journey on towards this actually being available to the public?
Just an extension like that. Are you thinking of it as a product, or is it something you're looking to sell, or be handed out as in social programs, or?
Oh yeah.
Oh, actually,
Okay.
I would love to sell it to the private sector, and it would be awesome but to have the government actually adopting this and so that it can reach more people even
Right.
in the rural areas.
So government would subsidize and people would then afford it much better. So where are you in the product phase?
We are still in the prototyping stage. And we are, like I said, I'm from the rural areas. I'm still learning more about 100% typing and everything. But because of financial struggles,
Yeah.
that's where you will find that there will be delays in terms of prototyping. So if there's people out there who love to
Here's an investor right here.
really invest in
Yes.
a letting earpiece and make it a living thing, something viable, something that can help not only the rural people and also the world as a whole, please feel comfortable to talk to me.
100%. What's your bigger dream for this product?
What's mine?
Your bigger dream for this product and vision?
For it to reach the people it is designed for. If a letting earpiece can help even one, if it can only save one life, that's the dream for me.
Right.
If it can be out there for people who need it to access it, that's all I need from that. I would know that at least I have made change and I have been part of change, not the victim of change.
Well, I think it's a nice, it's a good innovation. It's a clever segment. Like, it's very transferable. It's easy to distribute. It's an effective. It solves a big problem. Put it that way. Which is what we're looking for, you know.
Yeah. All right, Bohlale. Thank you so much for your time, man. It was a great pleasure chatting with you. Thanks. Well, this has been the Angle Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Do like, subscribe, share, and comment in the description below.
See ya.
Angle.